Do you want that here, or do you want it in a shot?
No, right there.
Right here.
No, they didn't have a table.
Yeah, we have to make a call.
Hot apple cider, if anybody wants some. Hot apple cider, it's just apple cider, that's not. If anybody who's here early wants a hand warmer, we'll be here for at least another, half an hour of just doing nothing. So here's some hand warmers. Open it now. I didn't bring cups, but maybe they did. Halloween pieces, maybe.
That's I think how'd you get it there?
I actually have never been.
Yeah.
The people in the red, yellow, vests are probably.
That's what I'm like. I'm exactly sure. Yeah.
The estimate I
Yeah.
before I cut it, so I would guess it's 4,000 pounds now. Right. Right. Yes. Yes, this is part of the same tree. So, this is actually all that's left. I didn't get rid of any of the scrap wood from this tree. People just came and took it, which is great. That's the encouragement. People should take it. But you're welcome to take on this too. That's okay.
I know, right? Is Fran with you or are you by yourself?
Yes, I'm
Hi.
still
No problem.
oak flowers.
Nice to meet you. Let you carry on. Hi, who are you with?
It's a linden oak, actually. It's not a linden tree. It's just called that for there was a family that was the linden family. It's very confusing. Right? It's not even a different tree that has nice flowers. This is an oak tree called the linden oak.
So I'm always
Just so
sure
it has
about
a unique name.
in Alabama. We got a story. I'll let you guys know.
It's a white oak. Yes. 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 Get down this counter. Yes, that's the method there.
Oh, cool.
Oh, great. We'll take some time. Yeah. We have to.
Oh, I know Charlie.
They were in it.
Yeah, that was like my first public foray.
Oh, good.
So what we were thinking is that maybe we just
Oh, this is yes. I mean, it's
Yep.
another. I don't know
So this is the mic stand?
but a dog walker
Where you want that?
that they saw it. It was like on the other side of the fence. somewhere.
Fox Stars is here. WUSA 9 is here.
They got a block, and then they threw it over a fence, and just ran away. So I got it back. It didn't jump as hard. It's in our backyard yeah, but I also made a
Awesome. Well, thanks for bringing out the mic stand thing, and we'll be starting have some coffee. It's really good. Look at those. Ooh la la of all of that. That's right. Who are you with? Oh, nice. Wow, you come out I find the cameras are so smart these days. They do like half the job.
I joined the
I tried small business. That was the first time No, I went to school for I got training from chainsaw carpenter in West Virginia. Sorry, in Virginia.
And then it stitches the image. It is, but it takes a lot of time. So for this image,
Then it's just practice. Very much. Very good similarities. You use most of the same tools. Or, at least doesn't last.
yeah, but I mean, they have a lot of technical cutting.
Yes. Chainsaw. Mostly chainsaw. A big one and then for big things then you pick one first. Start with the big one and then little ones. And a angle grinder, like usually it's mostly electric mechanical tools. Yes. Yes. Yeah. It was more amethysty. It has purple in it, but I think the sun bleaches the purple out, and it becomes just like a normal quartz.
Yeah, well, 7.
I poured it from the jug into the pot, heated it up, and then poured it from the pot into the thermos. So yes, I made the apple cider. In a sense, it came from my kitchen.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Are you with the media?
No, I've been live streaming him since he started on YouTube.
Oh, really? So you
Yeah.
have a YouTube channel, or?
Mhm.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming out. That's wonderful.
I'm glad you're doing this.
How do
We've been admiring his work since he started.
Have you seen the one up the trail at the other one? You should go see that sometime. It's already complete. It's the one he did right before this one.
I do everything at this park. I'm all
Oh,
about.
this is your park.
Yeah.
Are you from like the neighborhood around here?
Yeah.
Is it Kengar? Is that the name of the neighborhood?
I live. I don't live in Kengar, but this is called Kengar Palisades Park.
Mm-hmm.
So my YouTube channel is Crazy Kengar Tennis, but I have everything that takes place: basketball.
So if I go on there and look, I can see all the things you've been doing all along?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so
Yes.
awesome. I'll have to go see it. Crazy with a K or a C?
With a K.
Crazy Kengar.
And you'll see all his shorts and videos that I did of his. Yeah, people love him.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Thanks for
meeting
coming.
Really?
He was just starting out with woodworking, and his shop.
Great job.
Stan.
Hey, you're here. Oh, how you doing? You all came for the unveiling.
We are here because you were live streaming it and we happened to see it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have known it was
No
happening.
way.
I'm not kidding.
No way.
I'm not kidding. I'm serious. I'm totally serious. We watched for like we watched for like 30 seconds. And we were like, oh, what time is it going to be? Did we miss it?
Starts at 1. Yeah, starts at 1.
Snacks.
Yeah, hot cider.
Early in the morning and late at night.
Rob is here getting hot apple cider. And a cookie.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, yummy, yummy. Enjoy. This is so awesome.
What's cool is now the parks people know about your channel.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling her. She
Yeah,
said,
she said she's going to check it out.
Yeah.
I told her I was live streaming.
Well, this is, how cool is this park though? Right?
Exactly.
This doesn't, unless Parks makes this a park, then none of this happens.
Exactly.
None of the basketball, none of the,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Let me get my spot. What I'm doing.
This is well, you will find out when the cover comes off. It's a secret.
That's all on the other side.
Yeah, I wanted to tantalize you. I intentionally made the blanket too small so that you could tease.
Oh yeah, that is good one. Yeah, yeah, because you see the column over there. Yeah, right. They brought out the wood tones. Yeah. No, Denise, are you kidding? She's on good.
Oh yeah. I remember. I'm sorry.
Check out the yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Monsieur Savannah. She'll meet us over there. It's okay.
A baseball field out there?
There was a baseball field out there.
I used to play in that. Oh, excuse me.
So is it better or not? It's interesting over there. It's totally so.
Well, it always was marshy over there, and they let that go. But this is, we haven't been there a while, and it just giving up the fields.
Well, they're obviously turning it back to nature. And it was interesting the little metal things that were there.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was to prevent stuff or to encourage stuff.
Hey John, I saw you wave in the background there. I just didn't want to break my
No, I
character.
didn't mean to. I realized after I waved, he's doing something. I gotta move on. We're doing things.
Thanks for coming, and thanks for sending that note to the crew. That was neat.
See who shows up. Dale was going to come, but he's sick this morning.
Oh
So,
no. Yeah, well, thank you.
set up yesterday.
Me?
Oh, well,
No, I haven't seen him. I'm only going on over the phone.
Okay,
So,
okay.
you good?
Excellent.
Her game was
I might
canceled
loosen
because it was wet.
the ratchet straps.
All
right.
Oh yes, absolutely.
and then further down that way.
Right, this way.
And then
So given
somewhere else like a street left.
the bench is for humans, right?
Yes, yeah, please sit if you want. I thought we weren't gonna block the path, but maybe we should move it up.
Yeah, it's good.
People will come closer when we start talking. I
But
think.
that means they won't be able to get sit.
Yeah, okay. Well, good idea. Good idea. You're empowered to change things.
Well, I was just afraid of blocking so I get sit.
If anybody wants to sit, take a seat. This is my bench. You can sit. I live somewhere and my neighbors don't complain. So my workshop is just a backyard. But no cranes, nothing. No, there's very little equipment with the chainsaw carving. You just need chainsaws. I try not to lift it. Or if it's too heavy, I cut it up. I work on site. So the big things I've done, I made this here. I didn't make it in a workshop and bring it over. I brought my chainsaws to the gigantic log of wood. That's right. And that's usually what I did. So all my chainsaws fit in my trunk, even though I don't have a truck. Just a sedan trunk. And it's just chainsaws and tools and a generator. And it's pretty small. Relatively. Ninja has the smallest tools to make things like that.
You make it sound like it's your equipment.
Speaking of, I said today I would return it. I'll go get it.
Yeah, fortunately the county loaned them a generous.
Oh.
Hard to do chainsaw carving.
Yes, it was on an extension cord about 4 miles. I don't know where they are real far.
But I have a feeling I don't see it.
Well, they have battery-operated chainsaws, and that's what's...
Yeah, and those work for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, right. You need lots of batteries.
I talked to one of the other chainsaw carvers, and he actually brings like 8 battery packs. And so the entire previous night he's just charging batteries.
Yes, it's he's got a
I'd say if nobody's sitting, this is like a pretty good. Anybody want to see?
Well, I guess they do still have this view.
Yeah.
Are you really going to peek out underneath this? Thank you. I know.
Was there?
Maybe those are...
Howdy.
Figured I'd come out
Excellent.
and see it.
This is an extra.
Hadn't seen you. Hi.
I guess it's back over there. I came over here to stand on the asphalt and say, you know, he's smart. It's much warmer than standing in the wet grass. Is he a member? Was he a member of the group?
Yes. Way back from before he was a chainsaw carver.
I figured that. You don't tend to have too much for chainsaw.
Now he, we used to call him Easter Island. Because he's Easter Island. Because he wanted to carve in Easter Island. We had this.
Moai? The Moai? That kind of statue?
Yeah.
Well, smaller version, not smaller.
He
smaller
didn't bring in the 30-foot things.
tree stumps.
So yeah, he's been around for quite some time. He doesn't always. He really rarely gets to me.
Well, he's got a different milieu. Working in his building. He did the one Brookside.
Brookside, yeah, the giant pine tree. Yeah, he did that. He does a couple.
I kept waving. Everybody thought I was a total idiot. Here we are.
Basically,
do you want to sit?
We get calls, on the site. We get people do like a chainsaw carver. Yeah, Senator Colin. I don't know how many each. He does great. He does it.
But not that you did anything that I told her to do. So it's really working out quite well.
What were when you saw that couple down at the other one? What were they sitting on? I didn't remember something. Remember they were sitting down?
Where?
GPS
At the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, when we drove by the other
Yeah,
day?
it's over there.
Yeah, there's some sort of log thing there. It's very
Not quite good. Not quite, yeah. So I just started circling. Getting further and further away.
Here we go.
I finally found something that
I'm close enough. I could have walked, but it's cold.
This is a much larger crowd than I thought we'd get today. I'm very excited. I am Mike Riley, Director of Montgomery Parks, and I'm thrilled you're all here today to help us mark the final chapter of the champion linden oak with the unveiling of a wonderful memorial bench that is made from its wood. The bench that unveiled was designed and created by chainsaw artist Colin, who is with us today, and we're going to hear from Colin shortly after the unveiling. Well, Colin not only created the bench we're going to see, he also played a role in engaging and educating our park patrons about the significance of the linden oak. So please give Colin a little round of applause. I really need to thank the Montgomery Parks Foundation for funding this project. The Montgomery Parks Foundation is a nonprofit that champions Montgomery County parks by cultivating financial support and public engagement of county residents and business members, sponsors, and donors who advocate for Montgomery parks. And in attendance today, representing the Parks Foundation, is Katie Richter, the Executive Director. We're going to hear from Katie in a moment. Montgomery Parks Foundation President Devin Ellis, and I believe Foundation Board Member James Houlihan is here today too. So I want to welcome all of them. The project that we're going to see today was initiated by Coulter Burks. Coulter is our Senior Urban Forester in Parks. He applied for a grant from the Montgomery Parks Foundation to retain Colin's services. So thank you very much, Coulter. I'm going to tell you now just a little bit about the tree. I gather if you're here today, you know about the linden oak, but I'll just cover its primary history. It was seeded just over 300 years ago in 1718. In its time, it stood tall just a short distance up from here near the intersection of Beach Drive and Rockville Pike, providing shade for humans and sustenance for countless other creatures. At its height, it measured 97 feet tall with a crown spread of 132 feet, and that is a big tree. In 1976, it was proclaimed a Maryland bicentennial tree because it survived the American Revolution. And for a short time, it was the largest white oak tree in Montgomery County. It was the tree that rerouted the metro system, as most of you probably know. In the 1970s, the original planned path of the Metro Red Line tracks would have forced the tree's removal. The community lobbied to save the linden oak, and Metro was rerouted 400 feet away and cost $2.4 million, which would be a lot more money today. Unfortunately, time and the elements eventually took their toll and did what Metro couldn't. In 2020, the tree lost a major branch in a storm, and from there it continued to decline in health until it had to be taken down last summer. A portion of the trunk still stands in its original location, marked by plaques that celebrate the history of the tree. Some of the cuts of wood will be for sale in our urban wood sale this weekend in Gaithersburg, and I know people will be lining up to obtain a significant piece of Montgomery County's history. Before I turn it over to Katie Richter of the Parks Foundation to speak, I just want to acknowledge a few other people who played a significant role in this project. From our facilities management division in parks, the folks who laid the concrete pad beneath the bench that it is resting on, Dan Bailey, Jerome Moore, and Pete Dorsey, thank you for your fine work. The Meadowbrook Park Manager, Carl Gurilau, who helped locate this location for the bench. Our entire arboriculture section for their part in caring for the linden oak, and then alive. They do great work keeping thousands of trees in good health. And for pogo tree experts for doing a terrific job in preserving them so that we could still salvage the wood for the project. If you have any questions about the linden oak, don't ask me, ask our expert urban forester, Holfer Burks, later on. And with that, it is my pleasure to turn this over to Katie Richter and Deputy Director.
A little applause for a little dog too. The Montgomery Parks Foundation is thrilled to be a small part in preserving this tree's glorious history. Our mission is to support the parks in the emerging needs of the community and ensure that they remain some of the best parks in the country. Bringing art into the parks is one small way that we partner with the department, and we're thrilled to have been able to sponsor this tremendous work. Thanks to our donors who continue to invest in parks, we look forward to many more projects and programs that we can bring to you in your favorite parks. And I know we're all cold and we all want to see this wonderful sculpture, so I'm not going to belabor the point anymore. I'm going to turn it over to the creator and artist, Colin Vale, to show us this beautiful
Cool. So welcome. Oh my gosh, thanks for coming out. Look at this crowd. Wow. Thanks, guys. Okay. Couple housekeeping things. I ran out of business cards. This would be a great time to give them away, but unfortunately. So all my information is on this sign. So if you want to prove you're at the unveiling, you have to take a picture with the veil. The veil has only been on this sculpture since like last night. So you have to prove that you're here. Take a picture of me. Here's I'm posing. This is me with my business card. So you need this picture. This side, over here. All right. Everybody has a phone number. Good. When your tree dies, you can make it beautiful. It's an option. Okay. So, the second thing is, if you didn't get an email inviting you to this place from me, I have an email list you can join. Here's a couple things. I'll send these around. If you can if you want, you can pass it on. No pressure, but if you want to get emails from me, that's the thing. On this one, this is my notebook I use, and here's the original, not a photocopy, sketch of what I was thinking of carving this sculpture into, so you can check that out too. Like those pens came back to me as well. Okay, we don't need that, it's already happening. Okay, so, yeah, there's a lot of history in this tree. Like hundreds of years of history. So, when I first got asked to do this, I said, how am I going to convey 300 years of history in one log? And so I thought about it a long time, and I ended up going to the library and doing some research and learned from the Montgomery County Historical Society that at the birth of this tree, 300 to 400 years ago, so we're talking about 1723 to 1623, somewhere in there, the world was a very different place. This place was a very different place. It was still Rock Creek, but it was a land shared between the Piscataway people to the south and the Susquehannock to the north, and they were wonderful stewards of this land. They protected the environment and hunted deer probably around here. They might have also fished in these little streams, the Rock Creek. And if you get close to the Chesapeake, they loved oysters too as well. But this place, so this land, when I point down, you're kind of pointing to the whole planet underneath you. So respect for this whole land is kind of the original concept for the tree. And now, just before I rip off the covering, I would like to read you a poem that I did not write, but ChatGPT wrote. It's Brave New World. I'm a chainsaw carver, but I'm not a poet. But with a little bit of AI, Who can tell the difference? But I thought it did a pretty good job. So I edited it a little bit so it rhymed a little better and fell in meter a little bit better. But I think it's a good introduction before I rip the curtain off. So, sorry, not ChatGPT, this is Google Bard, technically, if you're paying attention. Okay. So it's called The Oak's Enduring Legacy. As a sapling, I took root in the heart of a bustling land where bison roamed and grasses grew and nature's symphony played at hand. A bison's hoof in drenching rain, a seed of life it did embed. In fertile soil my roots did gain, thus began my journey long and spread. I watched the bison's trail unfold, transform into a horse's tread. As humans came, their stories told, a road was carved, wild creatures fled. Through history's pages I did stand, witness to a nation's birth. From independence's fervent demand to civil strife and newfound worth. The road grew louder, wider, faster, a highway's roar, a ceaseless din. Amidst the chaos I stood steadfast, my branches reaching, a beacon within. The metro came, a steel serpent strong, its path diverted just for me, for millions of dollars. A testament to life's enduring song, a symbol of resilience, you see. As time marched on, my leaves grew frail, my bark weathered, branches hit the floor. Neighbors gathered, their voices prevailed, pledging to honor me, even when I'm no more. They spoke of sculptures, my form reborn, in graceful curves and lines so fine, a legacy of beauty forever sworn, a tribute to a tree with a story to entwine. So let me stand, a testament to time, a guardian of nature, anxieties quench. In the heart of a city, forever in its prime, the oak tree, now an enduring bench. Getting a little weird in this world now. I don't know what to interpret that as, that I didn't write it, but it's for all of us to explore. Okay, so now I think it's time for the countdown, right? Yep. So whoever wants to see this bench, you have to raise your voices and join in. We're going to count down from, what, 99, you think? 10. Okay, 10. We'll do 10.
300 years old. Come on, let's go.
Oh, yeah, right. If we're going to respect the age of the tree, we have to at least start at 300. Okay. All right, so let me hear a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we can do it again! Okay, so that's the last time this tree will be veiled. So now, I've given up ownership. It is not my little project behind a little fence anymore. It is yours. It is the community's. It is for everyone to share and spread and sit on and jump on, party on, plan your pizza party around, whatever you want. So let me give you a little introduction one by one. The back is really the better view, but that's okay. So here, a beautiful, smooth bench. Very smooth, very beautiful. These patterns here are actually from the oak tree. So this diagonal line is kind of how the oak's, what are they called? Rings kind of manifest in this cool way. Over here, you have an acorn. The acorn represents the oak tree. This is an oak tree. A white oak tree. It can be a little confusing because it's called the linden oak, and linden is another type of tree. From what I heard, the linden family lived around here. So it's called the linden oak because it was the oak by the lindens. But it was a white oak, and an old one at that. So this is the giant representation of the baby acorn. And out of that acorn sprouts new life. Actually, two different ways. It reaches and connects two different directions. and every plant does this, not unique to oaks, but there's one sprout that sprouts out of the acorn and goes straight up to the sky. That's the one we normally think about, and it comes up to right here, and it's splitting into these two big oak leaves that are coming and cascading down the back. The other part that sprouts out of the oak tree is the taproot. It needs to go down underground to collect the water. So there's two ways you reach up and down at the same time, backwards and forwards through time at the same time. This part, like a little call out to this, the tip of the branch is called the apical meristem. Correct me if I'm wrong, Coulter. But it is the part of the tree that goes straight up to the sky. The other branches go other directions. They're meristems, but they're not apical. This is the tippity tip of the tree, which is a powerful force. It's reaching up. Where's it going? Why do all the trees agree that up is the best direction? On this side, we have our tiny buffalo, actually. So people call these American buffalo. The official term is a bison because buffalo is like water buffalo in Europe and Asia, but Ken Burns just made a documentary called The American Buffalo, so I guess we're allowed to call it the American buffalo at least. But bison, this is a tiny bison. Bison are usually 6 feet tall, 10 feet long, weigh multiple tons. So they're taller than you. You'd have to look up. This one is a little bit small, but it's a big acorn too, right? Size is fluid, flexible. We can play with scale here. Give me my artistic license. So this is as big of a bison as I could fit in this branch. If I didn't mention it before, this is a branch from the tree, not the trunk of the tree. And that is a big branch. So the trunk is even bigger. The trunk is 6.5 feet, 78 inches across in diameter. So it's big. I can't even show you with my hands. It's bigger than my hands go. So you could do jumping jacks inside the tree if it was hollow, but it's solid. And it's just down the street. If you didn't know where the Linden Oak is, it's at the stop sign on Beach Drive. You'll see one gigantic trunk with no branches on it at the stop sign on Beach Drive, over where it gets close to Grosvenor. The other thing is this bison, I didn't realize it at the time. I was just making sure these horns didn't snap off. But when the horns curl inwards like this, that's indicative of a female bison. So I learned later on, after I had carved it, that I had carved a female bison. Take that information what you will. And it's coming over here, looking over to the side, resting on its haunches, kind of like it's pretty comfortable. Maybe it's making a wallow. That's what the bison made, wallows. A little bit of history about the bison. So I gave you a little bit intro before, but let me just read some facts that I took from that Ken Burns documentary, because education's cool. I learned a lot. So one of the first things I heard, and this is all from the American Buffalo story by Ken Burns. The bison is so important to some Native American tribes, it was considered part of their origin stories, where the creator made bison and man and made them race to see who would have dominion over the land. And in some stories, it is the man who won over the bison, and so now the bison served the man by providing meat and tools and fur and all these wonderful things, byproducts that came from the bison. Specifically, that's the Cheyenne and the Lakota believe that kind of story. The Sundance, if you've heard of the Native American Sundance, traditionally, the original Sundance involved sacrificing a buffalo, where they would ask the buffalo if it would like to give itself, and in prayer and a pure heart, they could take one. That hasn't been done for a while because the buffalo population has suffered quite a bit. From a buffalo, you could make robes from the winter hide, you can make a teepee from the hide, or a boat from the hide. The horns could be used as a cup. The shoulder blade makes a good shovel. The rough tongue could be used as a brush. Tendons could be turned into strings. Even bison poop can be burned for fuel. And so they estimate that at European contact, 1492-ish, there were probably 30 million bison, and they were all over the country, from the Rockies through Canada, all the way on the East Coast, including Rock Creek. But I think there was a slightly different type in Rock Creek called the woods buffalo compared to the plains buffalo slightly west. Because we killed them all so quickly, we're not exactly sure if it's a different species or just phenotype. But this one, I tried to make it look more like a woods bison, which has a more pronounced hump further up on the shoulders. By the early 1800s, nearly all the bison east of the Mississippi were gone. So at the time of this tree's birth, 1723-ish, we think there were still bison, but they were on their way out of this area. So maybe this tree remembered fondly the kids that used to play with, those little bison babies. Now, after, well, I don't want to skip all the important stuff, but the bison didn't do so hot for a while, and it's thanks to only a few good humans that decided to preserve the bison that we have bison at all. They were down to a few thousand, 4,000 bison in some other year I have around here. Oh, about 4,000 bison in 1933, and that's about the nadir, the opposite of the peak. About 4,000 bison and 121 herds in 1933. Now we're up to 350,000 bison, so it's a bit of a comeback story. This is okay. Unfortunately, most of those bison are being raised as cattle for bison burgers, but about 20,000 are protected by Native American tribes and treated very well, meaning left to roam. And another 20,000 are protected in government reserves like Yellowstone and others in Montana, where they're also allowed to have nice, peaceful lives. But the other about 300,000 are mostly living a cattle life, which is better than being extinct, but not as good as being in Yellowstone. So now you know some fun facts to spread. If you see some kids sitting on this bench, you can say, did you know there used to be 30 million bison in America? And that this land right here, the Rock Creek, used to be home to herds of bison that were having fun pooping all up and down. So that is the connection I wanted to make. Part of why I picked that, I owe thanks to many members of the community for helping shape not just the idea, but the name of the piece. The name of the piece is Connected Through Time. Connected Through Time. Connected Through Time. I'm trying to get you to remember how old history is. How old this tree is. This piece of history that you can sit in on and touch. 300 to 400 years old. The world was so different 300 years ago. There was an idea I had where I was going to have a bison and a human hand, and one of our community members talked me out of it because that's very human-centric, and we don't have to be so human-centric. All of our stories are human-centric, and it's nice to center somebody else. One of the other thoughts, I went through a bunch of different names, and it is thanks to Farouk, one of the walkers around here, who helped me eventually land on Connected Through Time. We had gone through a few different variations, and she helped pick that for its significance. We are all connected. It's not connecting like you have to be actively doing anything. Just by being born, being part of a miraculous life. If you can hear me and you have ears that can understand, you are a miracle being that is doing things in the world. That's so cool. And you are connected, don't forget, to hundreds of years of past, billions of years of past, and billions of years of future. And you can have an impact. You can do things that change the world. Look, it might take a couple months, but you can do it. I'm going to go through quick questions people get, and then I'm going to open it up to questions from the audience, because I'd love to answer questions. There's so much curiosity here, and they're all good questions. First question people usually ask, how did you make this? The first tool is a big chainsaw. The second tool is a medium chainsaw. Third tool is a small chainsaw. And then I use angle grinders with various sandpaper attachments. And the black is from a flamethrower. I have a flamethrower that flames the whole thing pitch black, and the way that works, the whole thing turns black, and then I go through with angle grinders and sandpaper discs to sand off the highlights. So that's how you get these deep shadows in here. The last thing, sanding, and the number one dad question I get is, so are you gonna finish that? What are you gonna put oil on that? So yes I do. Yes I do. I use Osmo oil if you're looking for. I'm not sponsored by them, but I found in many chainsaw carvings, Osmo oil is what works for me. It's a little bit tacky today because it's cold, but it's not gonna ruin your pants. And it'll in a couple of days it'll be not as tacky. Any other questions? Oh, it took me about a month and a half to make, and the county put this beautiful concrete foundation here, which will help it last more than the oil that I put it on. The main thing that destroys wood is fungus, which dissolves every molecule. I see you. So being off of ground contact is the number one way to protect a sculpture. So this concrete pad is going to keep it dry, which should make the fungus too thirsty to eat it. So hopefully that's what will do the most protecting, and then the oil just protects it from the sun. Question? Yes, you, sir.
Thank you so much on behalf of everybody. We are not worthy. My wife and I live right behind the courts, and we will cherish this forever. I know everybody. Question.
Yes.
Who's the first person who's ever going to sit on this bench?
You.
Looks like
you. I grant you permission.
My last name begins with the letter Z, so I've been last.
Please.
We are not worthy, but take the picture.
Please.
Oh, yeah.
Good question. Take an aloe vera plant. I started growing these aloe vera plants, and then they split, and then I repotted them, and now I have too many aloe vera plants. So anybody that asks a good question gets a free aloe vera plant. Also, it's part of the theme of giving and propagating and planting and life, and this will reproduce.
I have a question.
Oh, 1 second, I'm going to call this person. Osmo oil. It's about every year. In the beginning, sometimes it's a little bit less clear. Good question. Yes, right here.
Here or at your house?
I carved it here. Yeah, I have no equipment.
Wait, how much does it weigh?
That's like about a pound. The estimate is that this weighed 6,000 pounds before it was cut, based on just size and volume calculation based with height. And I think I carved off a couple thousand pounds, so I'd guess it's still 4,000 pounds. But I mean, who knows? I didn't put it on scale. So yes, you, sir.
Can you tell us about any possible Kennedy Center connection?
Oh, good point. Yeah, so it's a little too early to announce, but you guys can be I trust you to keep a secret. The Kennedy Center has asked for to have this piece on loan for a couple weeks in February. They're putting on a festival called Reach to Forest. And they thought it was so appropriate with their theme that was trying to respect forests and find some big wood art to display that they called me and asked if they could borrow this piece of the linden oak for a couple weeks. So don't get scared in February when it disappears. Authorized people have taken it and they will bring it back with no harm, I've been assured. So
Do you have them weigh it?
oh, I'll try to get them to weigh it. Good question. Hey, such a good comment. You get an hour.
Expand it further, not really a question, but a comment. As the president of the Trustees of the Foundation, I just want to say that we're incredibly pleased to be able to support this work, and it's phenomenal, and it's really incredible to see so much community support and how much this means here. One of the most important things the foundation does is try to support acts of stewardship to help with and this part of stewardship is maintaining acres in the community, right? And so here is now something that this community has worked here for 100 years and is going to stay here. And that's really incredible. And so please, if anybody here is interested in supporting the work of our parks, similar kinds of things that the foundation helps the department do, please consider as going.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yay! Oh my gosh! Government supporting artists is locally is so amazing. I love it. Another person mentioned on their bike ride, they bike to work every day and they bike past this one. And some of you may know there's another sculpture by me down the street called Inspire. It's a giant dragon with a child on top. They said biking past both sculptures on their way to work changes their entire commute because it turns it into a sculpture garden. And that's the goal. Everything should be a sculpture garden. Why not? Okay, yes, question. Yes, will there be a plaque? Yes, there will be a plaque. Yes, as soon as we figure out what it should say, we'll make a nice plaque. Yes, you.
Should you be maintaining this one or somebody else?
So part of the contract is the county is now maintaining. Yes, they'll have good instructions, and it's just re-oiling it every once in a while. It should be easy. But if you see any vandalism or anything, hopefully everybody took a picture of my phone number. Text me. I have tools, and wood is very malleable. The reason I love making sculptures out of it is, with the right tools, you can change the shape and look of it very easily. I don't suspect teenagers will do anything worse than use a key to carve their name into it and maybe a heart or something. If they do that, I can carve it off. So I'm sorry about their relationships we're trying to preserve, but it's not gonna happen, so don't worry. Yeah, I can fix things. Yes, over there.
Where and when is your next commission?
Oh, great question. Yeah, so thanks partially to doing such public work, I'm booked up for a while. So if your tree just fell down today, we'd be talking about next fall or winter getting to another project. But the next project I have about 10 lined up. And so the next one is a small dragon, also in Kensington, kind of behind the expensive gas station, if you know which one that is. Right?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's not the economy, the other one.
The other one. Okay. So over there, but it's a private commission. I have about 5 private ones and then a public one, but the contract's not signed yet, so who knows, but about half an hour north. So.
Where's the dragon?
Thank you. The dragon is down Beach Drive. You can take Beach Drive all the way down to 2 traffic lights. It's at Cedar Lane at Beach Drive. The less dangerous way to get there, because so many bicyclists use Beach Drive, is turn left on Knowles and then right on, it's not called Cedar yet at that point. Summit, thank you. Summit turns into Cedar. And that'll get you, then Cedar goes down to Beach Drive. So it's right by the Unitarian Universalist Church of Cedar Lane. It's at that intersection, and there's a random little parking spot on the road that you can use to park there, which is great. All right, I have 3 more questions I need to take. Okay, over here, in the blue.
I have 2 questions.
Question.
I don't have time for anything else anymore.
Great question. The question was, how did I learn how to do this, and is this all that I do? The answer is, how did I learn how to do this? Well, I think it has to start with the decision to become an artist. I went through, I had a life before this. I was a normie. I was a normal person with a computer job, typing. And it was great. As far as my parents were concerned, I had made it. I got regular paychecks. It was very beautiful. But I wasn't feeling particularly fulfilled. So I took some time off. And one of the things I decided in that time off was that I want to try to make my life resonate more truly with my my wishes, my desires for the planet. How could I change the world in a way that I'm good at? And so I leaned into something I'd been leaning away from for a while, and that was art. So in the beginning, you know, my parents are very supportive. They didn't tell me not to be an artist, but society did that job for them. So I majored in mechanical engineering at University of Maryland, graduated and everything, not a dropout. So when I decided to change to art, it was to try to use my time well. Part of why I quit was I realized I was working 5 days a week and enjoying life 2 days a week, and that was not a high enough fraction of enjoyment of life. I was looking forward to the weekends too hard. So when I decided to become an artist, I thought that would align and make every minute of my life going in the right direction that I wanted to be going in. So that was kind of the start of it. That was very hard, starting to become an artist. I didn't know the tricks of how to become a profitable artist. So one of the things I enjoyed doing was carving small things with a knife. I did that for a while until I randomly saw in one of our community newspapers, I think it was Montgomery Living magazine, which may or may not exist anymore, a article about the chainsaw carver. And I was captivated by that article in our public media and decided to reach out to that carver. And so I asked Andrew Mallon, who lives in Virginia, Winchester, Virginia, if he would teach me how to chainsaw carve. He said, "Come on over, of course I will," which is a crazy thing to do for a potential competitor, but he didn't know I was going to be good. But so I went over to his house, and together we carved a bear, cut for cut. So he had 2 blank logs, and he said, "Make this cut," and I did. And then he said, "Now make this cut," and I did. And I left that day with my first chainsaw carving, a big bear in a log that still sits out front of my parents' house. And so that was my experience learning. It was one day of learning the tools with Andrew Mallon, and the main lesson is how not to die. When you're working with dangerous things, the first rule is safety. So once you know that, it's just up to creativity, and that, do whatever you want. Fortunately, it was good timing. This was in 2019, so I had about 6 hours of real chainsaw carving instruction, and then a year of pandemic practice, which was actually wonderful. And I thank my parents, and I owe a lot to my parents for allowing me to explore that and bother them and live with them for the pandemic while I was learning how to chainsaw carve. My first chainsaw carvings were not very good, but I got better. So practice is the #1 key to success for chainsaw carving. Anybody can become a chainsaw carver. All you have to do is quit your job and do it every day. And I highly encourage it, and I'll teach you too, even if we become competition.
Hey,
So
Colin.
that's the answer. Yeah.
What about Easter Island? Colin, I have a question.
Yeah. Yes, back here.
Your mechanical engineering may have partly answered this because I'm not an artist. But you mentioned the tools you use. You didn't mention any measuring devices. How do you fit this in what looks crazy during the first month?
Good question. Here's the plant. I didn't measure anything. That's right. I have the sketch that was on the clipboard. I would hold up the sketch to the log. I would stand really far back and go about there, I think, and I would start making cuts. In this art form, it's creation through destruction. So once you cut something, you can't add it back on. There's no glue in here. This is one log. So if anything, you go shy of where you want to cut, and then later on you can always cut more, but you can never cut less. So it's a lot of eyeballing, but the same way kind of an artist sketches a face just by seeing where things are in relation to each other. You put the nose down and now your eyes got to be kind of up here. It's the same kind of thing with chainsaw carving, and I only use the sketch for the first about week. And once I get the big things blocked in, then I can kind of see in the log where things are instead of on the paper where things are. Because I'm not paid to make a sketch, I'm paid to make a log. So once the log is here, I can kind of go around and finagle things. The other resource I use after the sketch is Google image search. So a lot of artists will admit this, but a lot of this is based off of Google image search. To see the bison's eyes and stuff, and to see the oak leaf shapes and the acorn shapes. Fortunately, there's lots of other oak trees around here, so I was able to look at acorns and oak leaves to help study them for the shape. And there's lots of pictures of bison online now because they're not. The next closest bison is 8 miles down the path to DC at the National Zoo. And there's a nice little herd over there. Otherwise, they're all over in the plains. Yellowstone and Montana. Yes?
Is there a particular tree that you enjoy climbing more than others?
There is. The question is there a tree I like the most? There is. It's called Western Red Cedar. It's technically a softwood, but it acts pretty hard. It can hold good detail. It smells amazing, and it has beautiful colors. It also sometimes it has a weird shape of the trunk. Instead of just being a tube, it'll go in and out, and that gives you fun things to work with creatively to try to fit your sculpture in there. And it's also bug resistant. So Western Red Cedar, if you leave it on the ground, takes a lot longer to rot than the other woods. But it's not very common in Maryland to have Western Red Cedar. It's more of a Pacific Northwest thing, and even Northeast thing. But when I get the chance, I love me some Western Red Cedar. So that's a good question. So if you have a Western Red Cedar log that dies, I might take the wood. Everything else, trees die all the time, and I don't take wood for free. But you can commission me to carve your wood, but I don't pick up logs. Yes?
Surprises where insects could be into their carving?
Great question. This log had a few surprises in it. The first one, I found with my chainsaw blade a metal spike that was 4 inches long that was to hold in the lightning rod.
Oh, wow.
So people loved this tree so much, they paid climbers to climb up to the highest point and install a long metal cable that went all the way up the linden oak so that if it got struck by lightning, it wouldn't explode the tree. It would go down this piece of metal harmlessly. It was almost harmless because it messed up 2 of my chainsaw blades when I hit them. There was one right here, there was one right here, and there was one right here. After the 2 chainsaw blades, I got a metal detector so I could find the 3rd screw.
Oh, wow.
And took that one out with a hammer so I didn't have to ruin my blade.
Oh my gosh.
But those were good surprises. And there's also, there's a little bit of rot. This was a bit of a surprise in here. So the original plan was to make this back leaf a seat. And when I made the seat, I found that there was still kind of rotten wood in the seat area because there's a branch that was coming out of here, just like this, that had rotted. And the way trees work is they're not regenerative creatures like humans. Humans, if you cut your skin, it will regrow as if nothing happened. Trees don't have that system at all. They're generative. So if a branch dies, they don't heal that branch. That branch is dead. And they just grow around it. And the whole branch will rot down into the base of where the branch was. And it will form a barrier zone around that branch to make sure the rot doesn't spread, but it won't heal the branch. So this is a rotted branch. The kind of, people don't realize it, but if you take a cross section of a branch going into a tree or coming out of a tree, it looks like a cone when it's underneath the wood. And then when it gets to the outer surface of the wood, then you have the column, the tube of the branch. But the branch, when it was younger, was skinnier, and so it starts off as a small twig, and then bigger, and then bigger, and then bigger, and then bigger. So this is like a cone-shaped abscess of rotten limb that goes into underneath here. And so I carved all that wood out. I carved as much of the bad wood out as I could, and I think it'll be fine. But now it's a cute little place to hide acorns or flowers or whatever the kids want to do. And now this seat lowered a little bit more, so it's more of a kid's seat. But it's facing the basketball court, which is kind of nice. So that's a little bonus chair. Good questions. It could be a squirrel house. Could be a squirrel house. Don't just stick your hand in without looking. Yes, over here.
Can we pause 1 second for the questions so we can get some photo off the bench and then we can zoom afterwards?
Oh yeah. Everyone's getting anxious. Okay, got it. Good question. Good point. Thank you everybody for coming out. You're the best.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but yeah, she's been walking this. I didn't recognize each other because I walked into that section. Yeah. Oh, I got you. That's so cool.
And it's the end of May. Or when
their parents in a yellow dog.
there were some baby deaths.
Yes, of
And
course.
they finally started coming over here and people feeding
Oh.
They connected in time.
Connected through time.
Through time, I'm sorry.
Look this way for a sec,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much. See if you like that.
Okay. 3, 2,
Oh, I'm sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, Jean reads one too. She's one of my oldest, longest fans. Longest fans. Sorry. I meant that. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Which one's your camera? Oh yeah, get your camera going.
You ready?
From Brookside Gardens.
Yeah.
Sir? You look like you was about to No, I don't. Let's do it a different way.
Excellent.
Thank you. Joe, did you want a photo with
Yeah. I hope I'm still on your list. I hope so too. You want to write your email down? Oh no. Okay, good. Okay, good. You mind?
Okay, one with you.
I brought my sister and brother.
Oh, yeah. You ready? Go, put it in. Trying to avoid people behind you. Failing.
No, I want you to
Get everybody. Get everybody.
Joe, get in.
Get everybody in here. All right, sorry. Thank you. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Ready?
Stay there.
Did he say bear?
No, I said stay there, but I don't not very clear.
Excellent. Thank you.
You want to get in?
If your picture didn't turn out, he has photos on bguthriePhotos.com.
You remember it better than I do.
And then we'll.
Excellent.
I don't charge. I don't volunteer. Let's look
These
at
guys.
Hang it
Oh,
up.
yours.
You ready?
This one.
We gotta all look the same way.
Oh, okay. We're looking. These two cameras.
Look this way. Now, is that your camera?
This is mine.
You got a camera?
Oh, I'm with them.
Okay.
These are mine. Oh, sweet. Who's that? Is that Trevor? Oh, yes. I'm sorry. We got a walnut thing. Right. Matt, hey. I've been, I'll be writing a lot of emails next week that have been piled up.
You want to lift
Ready? No, I need my sticks. Okay. No, I have people behind you.
Hey, could you guys just move for 1 second, please?
Sorry.
Photo bomb. Just move over there for a second.
What is that? Oh, this is the leaf of the oak tree. An oak tree.
Great. Could you
Yeah,
just-
it curls.
We paid for it.
The leaf
My people could pay for it.
No. Be nice. The leaf is curling around.
Be nice.
So like this.
Very good.
So and it's hollow. There's a hole through it.
Yeah.
That was hard to do.
We're trying to
I'm
get
glad you noticed.
our board like everyone from the foundation in there.
Ready?
But you know, it's neighbors, it's for a neighbors community thing, so but there's a level.
It's not the end of the world if somebody's behind you. You know what I mean? We can cut people out too.
Should I say, hey, you gotta give us a donation.
I like your
now.
coat. That's cute.
Thank you.
It's cold out today. Colder than I gave
Yesterday
credit
I thought
for.
it was horrible with the wind.
Oh yeah.
I was
It's
like,
horrible.
this isn't fun.
It's the most waterproof now. The oils.
We're all done.
Thank you.
I got it. I like him.
Are you with Parks?
Thank you.
I hope you didn't hear me say anything mean.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, it's a long live stream.
Two of them. I'll get a little hot and then grow
But
it
yeah, I've
and then
been live
give you
streaming.
one.
Taking photos and
The memory
since we started.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, so it's like pretty cool.
We could.
If I get
Go.
It should be me battling.
has an idea that it should be this and all that, but I said, Mom, we're here today, but it's a black walnut.
It's like even if it was just cool, it shouldn't be an acorn.
It's a black walnut.
Yeah, but
Cool stuff.
Did anything good with this?
Oh, yes. I think so. Real one.
Look this way. 3, 2, 4. You guys have any devices you want me to use?
They're out there. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, all his life I've always
Yes, come on in.
That's so wild.
I was so sweet with my girl.
Her boyfriend were here the other day.
All right.
You're gonna give my husband
so red.
this thing froze for 3 days.
Yeah, you're right.
There's no food.
Yeah.
And I'm terrified. Which I didn't.
No, you didn't, but yeah.
I can go to those projects.
Yeah, we can get somebody else to take a picture. Bruce, can you take a picture with this camera?
You will come out to one very nice. Well, what's the difference?
You ready?
This is dedication right here. She gets extra. I picked you up. I know, I was like, you
I'm counting down. I'm working with my finance guy. I don't need a vacation. I don't
Take right your break.
I did.
I think so. I like they got good stuff. I don't like they got saying the right thing.
Okay, good idea. Good idea. Yeah, Bruce has been here. He's also one of my oldest friends. Now I can say
Yes.
Are you doing it wrong?
I would actually.
You're in long exposure.
Yeah.
So now
Oh,
you're
you're right.
it's responsible.
Stick you in your bag and you.
Okay, so we were driving.
Yeah, it's a hollow. So there's a hole that goes all the way through there because it's a roll as if it's going to.
He's 22. But I moved my head from the house. And I made you do it. I'll try. Between both. My legs stretched out to the front. I was like,
What is going on over there?
I could try if you want to. Push my legs. Ladies, want to sit over here? Exactly. I was like, we're going to figure out something else. Maybe I could ask the photographer. Would you be willing to take a photo on the three of us?
Do you want to play?
Okay. And maybe I'll see it.
Do you want to be at the chair?
Yeah.
Come on, get over here. And actually, the fossil water.
This is a sketchbook before he carved.
Are you ready?
Thank you very much. My hearing. I've got my ears covered. Okay, let's see. Go. Okay.
And keep people sitting on it.
That's like that. Sorry, hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Let me show you
Thank you.
Thank you.
We enjoyed it. And this lady passes that bench twice a day.
I know. I know.
She saw me and I talked to
I'm
her a
here.
lot. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, all need.
Oh, that's. I gotta get. Yeah, I gotta get. I don't know what I
So you have a walnut, right?
Yeah, we're the black.
Yeah. Here's what I had sketched already.
Karen,
So the first sketch, I think I sketched this with you how we have the big when we were standing together. But this is another option. So here's the whole idea. Is maybe have a heron on top.
Love that.
And a crab claw grabbing a fish using these branches here. So crab claw grabbing a fish, and then like maybe we could put a stick or like a metal thing sticking out, because the hard part about a heron is the legs are really skinny. But maybe I could do a metal rod in between there, and then carve out a hole in the heron so that it like is like a windmill. So like it's just like sitting on there and can rotate around. And it looks like a leg. So that was.
Can I take a picture so I can show Karen?
Yeah, I mean ideally I'll send you these pictures.
But it's just, I know you're busy, so
Yeah, exactly. Take it where you can get it.
That's why I don't bug you too often.
You know what? I love the heron. Every time we walk by this,
We do too.
and there's such a drive, and I see them all the time if you're looking.
So
And
that's so
that's
cool.
perfect.
This is just
Yeah. That was.
this is so.
I love the claw.
Yeah.
That's
The hardest part is coming up with the design. So I'll put more thought into it. But then
And we will too. We will.
And you said it's an oak.
Black walnut.
Is the county going to care like shellac it every year, or is that something you do for the first year ceremonially? So that's all. Okay.
I don't want to. Some chainsaw carvers. I almost said this in the speech, but it's still like too much. But some chainsaw carvers do have recurring contracts to do the maintenance. But and I feel like that's probably lucrative, but it's also like a very unskilled. Like you don't need to be
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And so I'd rather like make that job for somebody else.
That's great.
I mean, it's sorry if it's a pain in the butt for the person who's paid for the sculptor down there to find someone else, but it's also like now you're more connected to the community. Now you have a handy person that can
help the chain of events.
The person that can randomly paint a thing can randomly take that step on your house too.
That's a good way to pass it along and keep the ecosystem going for people too.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm not running around oiling. I can
do what you like. What you do. Yeah, I agree. That's so
Do you
cool.
select
Yeah.
the independent contractor who will do it, and then the county?
No. I just say it's up to you.
Still got that.
I'll give it the first. I give it the first oiling. And then you're good.
Do they know what kind of oil?
Right, because of the cold weather.
Does Montgomery County know what kind of
Oh, yeah, right. It's really fantastic.
What is that?
Female buffalo and
And I must have taken forever. Like, just all the nicks.
I love the little seat on the back. That's really good.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Reddit.
The hole right up top here, was that a rotten little part of the wood? And
No, that one was not rotten. I just like putting holes in them. I try to put multiple holes in my sculptures because it makes it feel lighter. So instead of being one big blob, it's like it has an airiness to it. So there's a hole up there. Yes, exactly.
This is part of the leaf.
So this is this leaf here, and this leaf comes from here, and it
I like the whole, it adds character. It does. That was the rotten part.
So the whole thing was burned. The whole thing was burned, and then you scrape and sand.
Exactly.
And
That
was
is
that
so
a natural
cool.
hole from rot, or did you?
Nope, that's what I added. So
Oh,
I added
that's neat.
this is a natural hole from rot, but it's not a hole. It's a
I love that.
So back in last year,
It still smells
It smells great.
the oil has lemon grass.
Yeah, oh, I was going to say, it has
Oil
a
has
smell,
lemongrass
something like a eucalyptus or
Yeah, it's a
something.
very hippie.
Wow.
So you have to go back to work so often.
I know, yeah.
I can still smell the burn, though. I can still smell
you saw that. It's pretty hidden. That was the last thing I did. I went home today and I was like, I finished the sculpture, and then I said, wait, I didn't sign it.
Where's
oh, you got a signature? It's down here. So I clamped it up. I took a car jack and I jacked it up so that I could access down there, and I carved my name down there. CAV 23.
Oh, I see.
So those are my initials and the year it was done.
Wow.
In case you forget.
Okay, nice.
Also the year it died.
and you'll notice
Oh, right.
that it's
Hello.
Can you believe I turned it
Did you
around?
say he carved it here? Here.
I went up with my sister, and so like
The Smithsonian, the Kennedy Center's going to build 6,000 Just come and sit and enjoy. Yeah.
this guy was a drummer, so they put him up.
I don't know.
So they have a team. So this is time lapse, just so you can see how it flows in the wind. And you can already see the grass is dying because these are.
I hope it lasts a long time.
That's the artist. And as we took them down,
You got to spread the wealth.
and so this, if you hold on that part, is the ghost image of the original. And so Suzanne,
Such a cool thing.
Colleen approached a marketing company.
Okay, you ready to go?
Yeah.
So fun.
So if you look at, so there's two.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
So yeah, if you look back on that picture of them doing the flag.
Yeah, please.
So yeah,
Make everything.
it was a very cool project.
Greenland and wood.
Yeah, well, oak wood. Somebody
doing?
else asked it earlier, like, doesn't this
Sorry,
tree
I'm
smell
gonna-
really good? I was like,
I'm gonna
not
squeeze into
really.
it.
Like, yeah, the linden tree is like got really good flowers. I was like, it's not a linden tree. Yay.
The black lines is only in the not black, right?
Yeah.
I get the whole thing, so I get tight.
Perfect.
Thank you. Thanks, Colin.
You're very welcome.
You gonna take that with you?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't.
So, and they were here today to see
Probably
your electric show.
right across water.
And they have an approval, we don't know
Yeah.
yet. And so I was like, well, if you weren't sure.
I was
now
showing
they
them.
are.
Did
I
you?
like to think so.
Did I talk to you about the COVID memorial?
We had a
did
good
on the
turnout.
mall?
It wasn't me. It was, I
So
think
remember
the most
2
convincing
years
thing was the
Right,
60
yeah.
people that were standing around
So
clapping.
2 years ago.
As far as they're concerned, what they
so
want
these
to see
were
is
one
community
life
engagement. So I'm glad the community was engaged, but there's no way to
we
fake
had
that.
Sharpies and people who write names for 20,000 flags.
Oh yeah, wow.
Well, because originally
If you couldn't come in person, you could do it online, and then somebody would hand to do it. This is my
Right.
So that's my card. But you notice it's lights surrounded by dark flags are protecting the grass and people. So this was one of my favorite songs.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna go. Looks like they have the next one.
Oh, cool.
This one
So
was
I
their
was
next one.
thinking that could be cool.
Somebody on the team saw that and said,
Oh yeah.
this is actually time lapse.
There's one Wood End Nature Center.
I think it's down this way, yeah, kind of at the end of Beach Drive and then a little bit further.
So yeah, I went up 14 times. So
Okay.
you can see the grass.
They contacted me a couple of years ago. Meadowside contacted me a couple of years ago. We didn't do the same. But they showed me they have a big butterfly. They were thinking about doing like children's plays, sculpture.
So that's just their butterfly
snake. That didn't
and then as we took them down, this route.
Yeah, yes. In Meadowside,
And so you can see that this is the ghost image of that. Oh, wow. So instead of light surrounded by dark, it's
So I'm recently.
And Suzanne, the artist.
Oh, cool.
Approached the market.
Some feedback there.
Oh, great. Yeah, well, let's keep it going.
All right, thank you.
So they actually work.
Excellent, thank you.
But they are commemorative, so collectors like it. Colin used some of these for the
Yeah, probably for this bench too. I mean, it's just
it's all worn out.
It's just what's in my pocket. Yeah.
Actually, let me take pictures.
I need Sharpies. You know.
Well, Suzanne, the art. Actually, you can remember.
Oh, you want to? Yeah. In America, remember?
Hang in there. Let's change the device.
God damn it. Bye, G. I didn't talk to you. Wait. Yeah. We should hang out.
Okay, this is it, I guess. How's that possible? Cool.
All right. So let me run and talk to you.
Okay.
Nice.
Where will we see the pictures?
All of mine go on my website, so all the ones
okay.
from.
Oh, cool. So I'll check last night into it.
Yeah, last night
Am I blocking you?
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Are you filming it?
Live stream.
What is it?
Live streaming on YouTube.
Oh, I didn't know that. You can hear us?
Yeah.
Well, they shut up last night.
Yeah,
so there was a guy that was.
Yeah, I've been live streaming him, recording him since he started here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you come like regularly?
Yeah, almost every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you follow on other sites?
No, just here.
Just here.
My
Okay.
channel is just about Kangar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Have people been watching it too?
Yeah, people, his clips get thousands of views.
Really? Wow, that's awesome. Good for him. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, they love him.
Wow. That's really awesome to see.
Yeah.
And
Some incredible work.
So you film stuff just here in the Kingar area?
Just this talk.
Okay.
It's all about this talk.
Oh, okay.
Because it's crazy. This YouTube channel is Crazy Kangar Tennis.
Oh.
But I have sports, basketball, soccer.
Oh, okay.
And then when I saw him, and I was like, oh, can I record him?
Oh, okay.
You know. So,
That was super cool.
yeah. So.
Were you here like when all this was being built too? Did you film this? Like the wetlands?
I didn't film it then.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I got a little bit of film when they did this court over.
Oh, yeah.
And when they put the soccer field up.
Okay.
Yeah, they haven't done the tennis courts over. They need to do that. It's been, I don't know why they don't do them over. All the other tennis courts in the neighborhood are not.
Oh, yeah. But that was not nice.
Yeah, no. They did the basketball court.
Yeah. Yeah.
We emailed them. We begged them for years. They won't. They did fix the net because we had the vandalism.
Oh, okay.
So they come out and fix the net. But they won't do anything else.
So when you did, she was not.
Brand new. That's during the.
Well, it was odd because she said, there's also black.
And they vandalized that. And there's
It's because they were excluded from the white.
Well, we've never actually.
I mean, you got to think about it. Somebody's got to show up and volunteer.
Well, she said, yeah, we don't get
You
agents.
play tennis at GT?
I just play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're basically here all year round.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why we're crazy.
Yeah.
You know, when it's 30 degrees, we're out here. We shovel the snow.
Oh, wow. You play tennis every day?
I think of it
Yeah, our group does.
You done every day?
Yeah, I don't always
Other
make
than
it.
Asia.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Oh no, India's right there. Oh, but I see what you're saying.
Every now and then, some
Yeah,
people
China, right? Is it
Oh,
right?
yeah. And Burma.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
so I
wow.
went to.
Oh, yeah.
I went to.
Now.
Oh, okay. What did you say?
Yeah,
Oh,
when they did
so
the
she
photo,
does
they
it.
put the bench that used to be
Well,
there
but
for
when she said,
basketball.
yeah, they
So it was like
consider
if they
us.
put another
Yeah,
one.
Maybe
so
she.
I had a feeling
Bench
that she
over
had
there.
been experiencing one on the other side. But of
Well,
course
no,
now I
that
guess
bench
she's
like
going to be
basketball court, they
present
used to be a bench
right
out
next
there.
to
When
the
they,
Oh, I don't know. I
yeah, with
missed
the
that.
concrete, when they did the courts also, they didn't put the bench up, so we were glad you all did this. So we want one more, you know, over there. That'd be nice.
Well, instead of missing the
Yeah, I know that. I don't know why.
flying south for the winter.
Oh my God.
I didn't shop
Oh yeah.
All right. It's good meeting you.
Yeah, good meeting you.
Yeah, maybe I'll see you. I'm here sometime, so maybe I'll
Yeah, yeah, just at this park.
Okay,
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every now and then I might go to another park if someone wants me to live stream something.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm here.
Here? Okay, nice. What was your name?
Austin.
Austin, I'm Coulter.
Coulter?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Okay.
All right, see you.
Bye.
Maryland.
My daughter, I want to thank you. Just loves Scott.
Oh, good.
She has got a great green thumb.
Good.
Can't wait to give this
Good.
to her.
She'll know what to do. And you got a nice rock in there. I put some rocks at the top so I don't disturb the soil. And that's it. Oh, good idea. Good idea. Yeah, but like, I just wanted it yesterday. No, my mom just got me this because it's electric heated jacket. But I'm wearing so many layers that
I'm gonna look
it's
into
too
that.
hot.
Isn't that
Kind
cool?
of. Yes, it's adjustable. And well, I'll show you what it entails. It has a Milwaukee battery in it like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, let me
So
get
that's how it goes. It's charged. And has a special pocket for it in the back.
Because the night I asked you about that, I couldn't see it how long ago.
Oh yeah. Diane, nice to talk to you. Good to know you.
Yeah, and I really am.
I believe you.
I sometimes lose
All right, bye, Bruce. See you later. Yeah!
And the party is over. The unveiling was a success.
Thanks, Bruce.
Did you pass them before I left?
Who? What?
Coulter.
Oh yeah, he's coming back.
Okay.
Tell him, Colin, we're gonna miss him. I can't believe it's over.
I know.
I really appreciate him letting me record him. I was live streaming him on. Did he ever tell you about the YouTube channel?
No.
I was live streaming him on YouTube like almost every day when he comes.
Really?
So check it out when you get a chance. It's
Awesome,
crazy,
yeah.
crazy with a K,
Uh-huh.
Kangar tennis. Crazy Kangar tennis. Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, they love him on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, I know he has his own website and everything, but so that was nice of him to let me
Yeah.
record him.
That's really cool.
So let him know
Will do.
that I really appreciate him, and yeah, I can't believe it's over.
I know.
All right. Bye, Colin.
Bye, Austin. Hey, thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Have a good one and happy holidays.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you, Austin. Did you live stream the whole thing?
Yes, I'm still live.
Cool.
I'm still
Cool.
live.
Oh, great. Hey, YouTube. How are you doing?
I really appreciate you letting me record you.
Oh, you're so
live you. And this is, I'm going to miss you. I can't believe it's over.
I'm going to miss coming to Kengar every day.
I know.
It's my place.
Man. Bye, guys.
What do you think? Should I leave this here for the week?
Colin has completed his project. Hola. Hola. Yeah.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? Drills? Yeah. Huh? Say it again?
Come in with us.
No, my hands are...
Just a little bit on the wall. It'll warm you up. It's ski weather.
My hands are cold.
I've been out here since.
Oh, when Carmen, yeah, I drove right down again.
I've been out here since 12:30.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy how they still have those huge cameras? I was watching those guys and I'm like, it's just nuts. I mean, what are they doing? Obviously, that's the professional thing, but I think it's maybe just old school. That's just the way it looks really cumbersome.
I know, but it looks huge.
Yeah.
Heavy. Yeah.
But those guys they were laughing. They were like, I can't believe we get paid to do this. They're like, no, it's an interesting design. He gave a whole, I was very impressed with his whole explanation. Good in front of a crowd. When this guy came running out, he was like, hold on. What, some guy disrupted the show? I was. Colin said, I'm going to tell you some more things, and then I'll take questions. He was like running in front, waving his hand, and Colin goes, I will get to you. And continue, and then Zemeckis proceeded to run and jump on the bench. The first person on the bench.
Lay down.
No, but it looks like pretty cool. Fairly the guy's got to be. I think. That's just my opinion. He does. So he loves to do this on the side, or do you know, is it a business or? I think it's not just it's his passion.
Yeah.
And he loves doing that. Yeah. Very cool. Particularly hearing him talk about it. I mean, Vic, he had a big long poem about it. He researched all these things, knew all these scientific terms of the type of the oak tree that's represented here. Very cool. Fascinating.
He's a businessman too. He started it out with like, if you want to know who I am, but how much business can you?
You have a lot of business.
Yeah, I'm saying how much can you do if you get enough of the backlog?
Oh yeah, yeah. And he is that. He has so much work.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like the one down by Cedar Lane. He didn't do that.
Yeah.
It says hard.
This is one of Brookside Valley.
Pretty cool. It's interesting. Oh, I haven't seen one in Brookside. What's that one?
I didn't know about that.
Okay. The one at Cedar Lane is a dragon with its tail wrapped around, and there's a little kid, like a little boy.
And that's a cartoonish
a human on top of the dragon's head. It's wicked cool.
Yeah, it looks cartoonish. You know what I mean?
Take a picture of it.
I had a picture. We were trying to find it. I'll get one. It's really cool. That's a long way away.
Yeah.
3 miles away. Yeah, it's exactly true.
I just stay right here.
Oh my God. That's not true. I've seen you down before. I think I ran into you down at the zoo once.
Okay, that was years ago.
When I was riding.
That was years ago. I used to ride to DC back in the day.
You don't go down.
No, I don't.
We gotta. If the camera's running, we need you to get a racket, and we'll play some little racket games. Come on, no hitting. You'll warm up. It'll warm you up. Watch. We're just gonna do this. We'll do it. Fun. Come on. Yeah? You got a racket?
It's still live.
You don't have to join in our game.
You can put a
We need you in.
No, you guys are so cool.
Here's the game. I'll go to you, you go to, and then in a circle, back and forth. Like need Austin, you and get the other racket.
You don't need me.
You have to move.
Let me see if I have my mittens in here.
You can do it with mittens on.
Let me see if I have my mittens on.
You can do it without get yourself some mittens.
Okay, here are my mittens. I got my mittens.
Couple minutes of this, you're not going to need any mittens. Oh, so fun to just.
No, my hands are. They're real thick mittens, so I might not be able to hold the racket.
110. Yeah, you don't have to move. You won't have to move, and with your hands, just. You can. Here, I'll give you a ball. Just bounce it to yourself a little bit. Yeah, I get you. You know you got that. There you go. Oh, look at this. Yeah, look at this. I mean, she's such a sand dog. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to go right in a little circle. Go. He's soft. He's soft, you guys. That's a good way to start. You go 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, we had it. The old Did you see that? How did that ball stay up? What hands?
I don't like that.
Who's maybe you can use the ball? I don't think you can use it.
A header?
I think that control is like when you can do it.
should have held on to it. Nice.
Sorry.
All right, all right. Good try. Good. I like it. Neat. Tacky. That's awesome. She's at the tip. She's coming at you. Here you go. Catch and hit. Let's see if we can do that. Just no attack. And then we'll go around the circle. Round and round. Control it. When she's ready, and it stays in the circle. Short.
The feet are moving.
Over the heck! She's trying incredible things. Here, don't go. We got tons of them. We got tons of them. I got about 5 balls in my pocket. Go ahead. All right, that's the powder. Changes the direction. No. Oh, yes.
The game becomes wild.
Yeah, we can do it in 3. We have to start really close. Where it's just everybody has their forehand.
That was good. That was a good run.
What kind of game is that? Here you go. I got more.
Hard.
You got more.
Hard. More tough.
It's called the Kensington Circle game. Here you go.
Oh, you had me. I was right there waiting. I knew you were coming. I knew you were coming. Got a pie on you. Bad dress. Here you go. Got it. It's a chilling wind here, yeah, no doubt. It's kind of a cool day, you know. One more time. Get it going like this. Make it purple twice. That's my only goal.
That was 2.5. That was almost 3.
I couldn't. I lost.
You would have been your third hit.
Start again. Here we go. I'm going to just slice this off here. Cupcake into the middle. It's going to be a cupcake. Start with the cupcake. Cupcake. How's that? Here's a cupcake. Here's a cupcake. I'm out of ammo. I'll drop balls.
Coming at you. Dick. All right. Serve up the cupcakes.
Cupcake it is. Oh, God! Ow! That's me!
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right, that was good. Good. Here we go. Austin, that video, the video I posted of the bike race, that kind of bike racing is called cyclocross. It's like, people racing it are really serious, but there's also a whole party atmosphere. That's what all those, it's called heckling. There's a bunch of different terms for it, but the people that my friend Eric, his team, all these young people, they're nuts. They got bottles of whiskey on the sidewalk, and that's what they had, like all these treats, like cupcakes and things. They're throwing at people. That was the one race that says the single speed race is the last race of the day. The people are in the last race. And that's a little more drinking going on. That was a really good one. That race has been happening for 25. The first one I was, no, I don't race that kind of thing. My friends do. They're all really serious. The party level is way more. And it's all these kids too now. It's just simple. Adults, 30-something. Now it's a bunch of 18-year-old kids. That's just amazing.
We did have
57.
we go. There we go.
I know. Well, we got that focus stuff. It's funny. I love doing this, and then you go and hit some ball. For a while, you're like really renewed, keeps your focus good, but then
It's just fun to play some other type of game.
yeah, anything using your hands. Austin's got great. She loves hitting the little choppy pucks, so this is right up her alley. Game right here. All right, let's try a pattern like that. Whatever the guy does, change the guy here. The same. Remember. You gotta follow. Here's the thing. It's almost like you gotta follow the pattern.
Okay, you start the
So
pattern.
if I do it, you know, like say I do.
Who changes the pattern?
A backhand. Because she hit a forehand ball. I hit a double.
You start the pattern, and then you can change the pattern. Whoever starts it. Alright, pattern again. Patterns. Oh, nice save. Woo! Bounce is fine. Don't worry about bounce.
Really, just using your hands and control.
10 guard skills camp.
I like the control of the Here. Yeah, you can't be switching grips from that. You have to have your volley grip, yeah. Nice, look at us, total control.
the edge, Joe. It's on the edge.
Okay, the park is that you're the only car over there? Yeah. The only one. There were cars all out on
I know. Oh, that's you. Wow, crazy.
This is such a cool
It's
place.
you know, with the wind and the cold, the people are going to be turned off by this. But it's kind of nice when you go out.
I don't think anybody expected that many people to be out there.
Yeah, they said that. They didn't expect that.
Yeah, I'm serious. We would have completely missed it if it wasn't for the live stream. Gotta love YouTube. I mean,
Ben, your friend Better, the woman of the year.
Moco people. Montgomery County is crazy how much.
Sorry. Oh, look at that. Good save.
Sifting it up on a spatula.
Oh, good save, Austin. Oh, what hand? Do it again. Here, do it again. Cool.
It's fun to. So many games you can do tennis. It's kind of fun, isn't it? We need the net. We used to do this stuff when we waited for a court when tennis was popular. In the old days when you had to wait for a court everywhere, there weren't a ton of them here in Montgomery County. Very popular stuff these days. Okay, Austin's handwork is just surgeon's work. Oh, Austin, that's my fault. You know. Oh, it's fun. You have an external reality. I saw your big house. Cold weather kind of makes you flat, right? Kills like 40. Yeah, they're heavy, right? Well, the more parts you get out of it. Here's a new test. Remember our old catch game where you got to catch it with your racket? Catch it. Now I'm going to Austin Street. Yeah. Ah, you had it. You didn't need to give me one. It's amazing that these days it's dark at 5, you know? Like, I'm glad. Is it any colder than yesterday? I think it would have been even colder than the last day. I was so cold on the ride and so warm on the tennis court. No, it's right outside. That thing was like a metronome. There we go. You could have set a clock for that thing. Oh, you're so lucky. The head hunter. you catch this. I know you got the hands full.
Not that one. Ay, 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 ay.
2 hours and 24 minutes I've been live. 2 hours and 24 minutes I've been live.
Nice. Here you go. I want somebody to catch this. Oh, it's on the wrong side of the net. Oh! It would have been the best catch ever. Here you go. No. Hey, give me one. Catch it, catch it. No, too short, too short. Don't move, you don't have to move. It's a test of catching skills, absorption. Oh, catch it. Here you go. Catch it. Oh, gotta soften that hand. There it is. Oh. Whoa! I got that. This is so awesome. Vic. Triangle tennis. Big triangle tennis. Triangle tennis. Here, you guys play me. Get over there. I'm going to play you guys once. You two take that. I got this. Cross it. Oh, no, but it might hit the camera. We don't want to do that. No, never mind. The camera could get hit by the ball crossing on the cross court. It's not worth it. But it's a fun game to play.
Yeah, let's do it.
Have you ever done that game?
No, I never did it before.
Yeah?
I want to do it.
Move it over. If you move it over somewhere else, it won't be in danger. You can put it somewhere else. Yeah, like pointing that way, it'll be perfect. Alright, now we're going this way. What's the game?
Oh, going this way?
Are we playing this court versus that court? We covered this whole court, and we got to hit this singles court. This whole thing is inbound. Come on. That's it. That's good. That's it? Yeah. Oh, no. Right. Oh, no. You got to do singles line. That's right. Has to be singles line. Yeah. One for you. That's right. Do it again. Short. One. You. Yeah, 1-1. I'm not counting off because it was short. Leave no run either. Okay, take it. 1-1. That was good. 2-1, ball in. Not short. Hey. Double cross double. Points. Here we go.
If we play like you're all the way up there, cover the float, and I cover the float. Go! Good five.
All right. Playing ball in the cold. You guys are playing a one-on-one?
No, we're just warming up right now.
Okay. You got more people coming?
What was that?
You have more people coming?
Yeah, one of our friends.
Oh.
You trying to play? You play, right?
I do play.
You play for a team?
I used to back in the day.
For real? For what team? For your school, right?
Yeah, my school.
What school you go to?
I was in Boston.
Oh shit, you not from out here?
Yeah, I live here now, but back in the day.
You just moved around here?
No, I live here now.
No.
Yeah, I'm live streaming on my YouTube channel. What time is he coming?
He's coming right now. He's on his way. He's on his way from Williams. Oh, yeah.
For real?
Yeah, he's just over there. Like, he'll be here in like 20 minutes.
Oh, 20 minutes?
You're not going to be here that long?
Nah. I mean, if y'all play one-on-one, I'll...
What's your name? I'm Fernando.
I'm Austin.
You live around here, right?
Yeah. You live around here?
Yeah, I live on the other side.
Oh, okay.
I live, you know where Dewey Road is at?
Yeah.
You live by Dewey?
Well, no, but...
You live on this side.
I live up by the high rise.
By the high
On
rise?
University Boulevard.
University?
Yeah, near the 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven University?
You know that high rise right there?
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking
And keep
about.
going down, it's Wheaton Mall.
Yeah, you live around there?
Close to there.
Oh, alright. I live out here. I live right here by Dewey.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I mean, I'm not...
You got a lot of viewers?
No one's looking right now. Because I've been live streaming since 12:30. He's doing the unveiling over here.
Oh, for that thing?
Colin.
Did that thing just get unveiled?
Yeah, so I was here for that, and I just kept the live going. I was doing some tennis.
I got you. I just saw that right now. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I couldn't believe he did it. That was an amazing job.
Did you do it here or did they bring it?
Yeah, he did it here.
He did it here?
He's
Oh,
been,
cool.
like, for the past 2 months, he's been coming. I've been live streaming and recording him. I have clips on him on my YouTube channel. This is your first time at this park?
No, I come here every once in a while. It's, you know what I'm saying? This is whenever I get a chance, but I don't really get a chance, you know?
Come out on a cold day like this. I'm surprised. I'm impressed.
I'm used to being out here in the cold.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to play?
I mean, if he was here, I would play 2-on-2, but he's not here, so. Huh?
You want to shoot?
Nah. I've been out here since 12:30, live streaming him.
For real?
They had that unveiling.
Yeah, that's real nice.
I
That's
know.
cool.
So I've been out here all day.
That's real cool shit.
I know. He should have, I mean, he started just with a chainsaw.
Yeah, I seen that joint a couple months ago. It wasn't like that.
Exactly.
It was just the wood. You've been here, right?
Yeah, and I've been live streaming and recording him. I have it on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. Everyone loves that. Love his work. That's like some nice work out there.
You cold?
Huh?
You cold?
I was.
But you got your whole gear on.
I know because I've been.
Oh yeah, you
I've
got.
been out here. I've been
Since
out.
12, it's already
12,
3. You come out here every day?
Exactly.
You always come out here?
Well, I come almost every day.
Oh,
But normally around 3:30.
Oh, alright, so, yeah.
Yeah. Cause I live stream almost every day at this time.
Around here?
Yeah. Normally it's just.
Oh, alright.
Sometimes I play soccer over there. I live stream them.
Oh, okay.
And basketball and tennis.
Yeah, you've been out here for a minute, though.
Yeah. But you look familiar. I think I've seen you before. Yeah, you look familiar. What's your name?
Marcelo. What's your name?
Austin.
Austin, let me see your face.
Huh?
Can I see your face? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I have seen you before. Go to the,
Huh?
go to the library around here a lot?
Not really. This is the spot. It's like a
subscribers and stuff?
Huh?
Do you have subscribers?
Yeah, I got 4,000.
Oh, 4,000?
You gotta subscribe. You gotta subscribe.
You got a card or anything? I'll subscribe quickly if I'm on here.
You're on there right now. I'm live right now. You're on there right now.
Oh, man.
You're on right now. That's why I was like, play one-on-one. Get a nice live stream of you guys playing. Not for. Huh?
Just came to shoot around.
Just shoot around.
Just shooting, that's all. I don't want to get hurt.
That's cool. Oh, it's Merlin. Vic and Ron just left. We were hitting. We were hitting earlier.
They left?
Yeah.
Why?
So I've been here all day live streaming. Colin has an unveiling. We were out here forever.
Why did you leave?
Huh?
You said Christian was here?
Yeah, we were out here. We were out there hitting. We were just playing some nice drills.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How come you didn't play? Elliot said it's coming.
Are they coming?
What's up, man?
¿Qué pasó? Yeah.
Doesn't he look familiar with the red skin?
Yeah, he's Chapin.
He's what?
Chapin.
What's that?
Chapin from Guatemala. No, he used to come here to play. Yeah, of course. How about 2 and 2?
Man, I got these slippers on, like.
Me and you.
I got these like.
Until Elio comes.
It's okay. This is just one. We never. I never played basketball before, but maybe I can try. She's ready. She's getting ready, you know. Very good.
Well, I don't have one. I don't have these slippers.
Right? You play for the Mystics, right? Today was the inauguration.
Yeah, I've been here since 12:30.
Were you here?
Yeah, live streaming, dude. I thought you were subscribed to my channel. What's your problem?
I got it.
I left at 3:25.
Oh, that's a split.
It's your fault.
3:38.
Go ahead, talk to me.
No. But the first to get back.
I don't have slippers.
But those are like.
You don't like slippers.
Those are more comfortable. ¿Cuatro?
Let's switch up the sport. Let's switch up the sport. All right, let's switch up the sport. What's happening?
Oh, no, he's just talking trash. No. He's just talking trash. He's just talking trash. He's just talking trash. He's...
Disculpa,
yeah. Mother, what were you saying?
Yeah, it's okay.
You got no say. Yeah, you can't talk trash like that.
Okay, sorry.
He's just silly. He's silly. He talks like that with everything.
Yeah, you know I'm silly like here.
What did you say?
We got it all on video. We got no problems. So.
Yeah.
You want to play?
Yeah,
I know him.
You my tennis player.
I know him. I told you I know you.
Tennis player. We coming over
We know.
tennis.
I know this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you.
This one's going down.
He wants to ride it.
Go ahead. Yeah.
fun, man. You want fun?
We're
Not really. Down there, I mean, but it only goes 15 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a baller. He can play. He's really good, your friend.
Yeah.
Robert.
Some type of way. We're all friends here. Women, you know what I'm saying?
Push off with your legs. You see that,
Exactly. You still got it?
man, it's been a while, but I have, man.
Dude.
I want to be silly.
Put it in the video so I can see it. Put it in the video.
Yeah.
That's nice. I mean, you don't have to leave it there. I just wanted to see it like that.
I live in here.
It might be in the well.
Are we going to continue to play? Anybody else coming? Jump in the boots.
No, he's good. I got on boots, slippers, dude. He's really good. I remember him from back in the, remember? You remember him? One of those girls? What's up?
Is he Puerto Rican?
I think so.
Yeah.
Robert.
Huh?
His name is Robert.
Roberto.
Uh-huh. You can't tell it. See? You remember him?
Yeah, I remember him now.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I just said that we're destroying it. That's looking like that. Just a joke. You want to play?
Yeah, we're about to play. He's about to sub. We're not done yet.
No. Is he going to keep the score? Same score?
Yeah.
Oh, we can start a new game.
No, same score.
He brought his McDonald's?
No, that's Wendy's.
Wendy's. Do you bring any food, Austin?
No.
Did you go all the way to Wendy's on this?
Yeah. What's
The
up?
one
You got
on
some snacks?
Barbara Drive?
No, I don't have any snacks. I'm just trying to check out the
So you do know my boy then?
Yeah, I know him.
¿Es de tu hermano?
Nada, yo lo conozco desde que nosotros somos del mismo vecindario.
Yeah. Do you live on Connecticut Avenue?
No, we live over here.
Dewey Road. Right here. On Dewey Road?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are rich. You live in a nice neighborhood, huh?
The village.
Beers Mill
Village.
El barrio.
The Dewey Park. The Dewey Park crew.
Oh, yes, Dewey Park. I thought you lived here. This Dewey Road.
There's the red part.
Dewey Road
There's
comes
the
all the way
white.
up.
There's the white part.
And it crosses. Yeah. So you live near the park?
Yeah.
That's not still good.
Didn't you have a son too?
Yes.
Didn't you have a son?
I got two babies.
Two. Okay.
My son Enrique and Adriana.
How old are they now?
25 and 23.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Kids that old?
God.
25, my son's 25 and my daughter's 23.
I thought you were like 25 yourself.
You can't. I don't age.
Join us at Starbucks for the most magical time of the year. When we don red aprons and handcraft delicious holiday drinks in our festive red cups that'll get you in the holiday spirit. Stop into a Starbucks and taste the magic for yourself.
Through Project Up, Comcast is committing $1 billion to help build a future of unlimited possibilities. Access to skills training and development opportunities are essential to building the future workforce, yet they remain barriers to millions. Comcast is partnering with organizations around the country to ensure people have the training, education, and workplace experience for the jobs of today and tomorrow. Learn more at Comcast.com/projectup.
This
here.
Come on, Austin, let's play one game with this guy.
Vamos, ven a jugar.
Come on, bounce. Go home.
Why did you come from that way? Oh, you took the hill, right?
Walking to that one too.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, good.
Y'all gotta go play?
Yeah, we're gonna play now.
Austin is back seeing you.
Yeah, good seeing you too.
You're here, you got it all along.
Yeah, I got the locks now. Yeah. Thanks.
I live right on the other side of that.